Welcome to part 34 of the Kicho Wong Dong series. In this episode, we're going to be looking at a technique called Kwando Kunyuk. Now, this technique is very interesting because in an earlier episode, I did a tutorial on the low block. So the Kwando is known as the Hammerfist, the part of the hand, and Kunyuk simply means attack or strike. Basically, the motion is a low block, but as a strike, teaching you that a strike could be a block, could be a takedown, has multiple purposes. So my advice is, if you know how to do a low block, you already know how to do a Hammerfist strike. And if you want more instruction, please watch that video. So with that being said, traditionally, instead of the hand going low, like a low block, it goes a center to the face or a higher striking area. You could do this strike in front stance, but traditionally when you're doing line work, it's done in a side stance. So that is the warm-up, just to be able to do the low block and to make sure it's the bottom of the hand here, the Hammerfist. Now, while in class, it's important to strike against something so you can use your waist, and also it's good to not overextend your arm and hyperextend it. So make sure there's a slight micro bend in your arm. The technique can also be done in various ways. It could be done low, it could be done more like an out to in block. It can also be done as a spinning attack. So it's a good idea to practice all these different ways. And again, you can do this in line work, forms, with a partner, free sparring, or pad work. I'm going to go straight to the common mistakes now. So going back to my tutorial on the back fist, I said people confuse the Hammerfist and the back fist. Well, it works both ways. Again, like I said in the previous video, the back fist I see more as a flicking technique, like a jab, and the Hammerfist more as a power technique where you take through. But be careful not to take the technique too far and overextend your elbow or pull your shoulder out. The next common mistake is people not putting power into it, and we have a technique, hand technique number 9, and sometimes it looks like people are voguing. Make sure that you use your whole body while you're doing the strikes. The last common mistake comes to spinning attacks, and what happens sometimes is people overspin and they go off balance. So however you're throwing the Hammerfist, make sure that while you do it, you're in a strong stance and you're well balanced, and that if you are doing the spinning technique, you look before you strike and also go through your stance. Once you feel you have the technique down, it's very important to test it. So I've come up with 3 drills to help you out. The first one is a fun pad drill game where you do 5 Hammerfists in a row. You'll start off with a basic and then a twisting, and then come back with the techniques on the other side, and then go into a spin. And again, it's just a nice rhythmical drill that gets you thinking about the Hammerfist and how versatile it is. And again, you can do this on your own, with a partner, or on a bob, and just get rhythmically going through it and try and breathe in and explode the techniques. The next test is doing the number 9 hand technique, like I said before, using your waist. Over the past couple of months, we've looked at elbow strike, back fist, and Hammerfist. This drill kind of puts them together. You block with an out to in, which could also be a Hammerfist, and then you perform an elbow, back fist, and Hammerfist. And this really helps students understand why you have to get power into the technique in order for it to be effective. The last drill is simply using the Hammerfist as a takedown. So again, with the low block, we did a very similar drill. This first one, I'm going to step back and block, and then step in a side stance this time, and perform a Hammerfist in the traditional way that you do it in your line work. The next drill is showing how the Hammerfist is used in the form Pyong Samdan, which is where you use a spinning Hammerfist. So again, you block your partner as they step in, you perform a Chundan Suramaki, and the Kwangsu then goes across their face, and as you bend your arm, as you do in the form, you then use the Hammerfist to go across their face and take them to the floor. Go slowly first to look after your partner, but as you can see, if you did this full force, it would be a very effective technique, and just shows how diverse the Hammerfist is. Thank you for watching this quick tutorial on the Kwando Kunyuk, the Hammerfist. Again, it is just simply a low block, but a strike. So as we go through with the techniques, there'll be more similarities with tutorials I've done before, so please check them out. If you're enjoying the channel, please like and subscribe, and if you'd like to see any other techniques, please comment below. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks.